Hi, guys. Welcome to the AI Breakfast Lab. Glad you guys are here. Welcome, welcome. We'll get started here shortly. Thank you for joining us. All right, guys. So, welcome and good morning from Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome, guys, to the AI Breakfast Lab. This is where entrepreneurs, creators, and business leaders, and people from all over the world watch us demonstrate in artificial intelligence and watch us move faster with speed, create more, and stay competitive in a new AI economy. Every day we take one real business challenge. We show you one or two AI tools that solve that problem, and then we demonstrate a real outcome that you could replicate in your own business today. Let's go ahead and jump in and welcome to the AI Breakfast Lab. If you missed some of our previous breakfast labs in our most recent format, I want to ask you to follow us on our YouTube channel. You can see we have our last few ones that are more optimized, and we're going to start doing this. Obviously, this one here was last week, AI powered keyword and blog training. We tackled two tools, the keyword generator and AEO AI ready blog. And we wrote blog topics for easily 2 months on this training. On this one, we built a lead funnel from end to end. We created a 10 tip giveaway, how to become AI ready for a business, and built a funnel live and connected it on this AI Breakfast Lab, showcasing the power of our free web builder and the free hosting and free SSL certificate on this Breakfast Lab. That was on last Friday. Monday, yesterday, we did 30 days of content, social media for LinkedIn and for Facebook, and we showed the new caricature images that you can create inside the Image GPT and how you can make it talk. We did that right here on this one right here. And then this is one on email marketing that we're updating. We're updating all of them so it's easy to find. So go ahead and make sure if you missed it. And by the way, these are really nice to share because we have a beautiful funnel, excuse me, a beautiful thumbnail. When you share it via text with somebody, it makes it really easy to watch. Well, if you're here for the first time and maybe you want to see some other breakfast labs that are more up to date, you can watch them there. So let me send that to you guys in the chat so you guys have it. Our YouTube channel is Momentum Tech AI. If anybody ever asks you what's your YouTube channel, it's Momentum Tech AI. That's how people can find us. All right. So there you go. That is the YouTube channel. Go ahead and like us there and follow us, subscribe to us. Okay. We would love for you guys to subscribe and follow us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right. Excellent. All right. So let's go ahead and get going here. Let's go ahead and go to our process here that I want to show you. This is our learning teaching formula that we go over every single day to make sure people understand. This is our demo method. We're going to discover a problem today. We're going to identify this challenge. We're going to explore the tools. We have a lot of tools in the platform to attack any of these problems that a business or entrepreneur may have with our AI suite, our global AI platform, wholesale platform. So, and then we're going to make something happen. We're going to build an asset, and then we're going to come out with an outcome. Not always. We're not always going to finish it, but most of the time we are. This is our encouragement to you, and this is the way we structure our labs, where you get to observe and orient yourself with what we're doing. This is what's called our OODA loop. OODA. This is not our terminology. This is a military term, but it uses and it has great application for learning AI. Observe what we're doing, get oriented. Hopefully, you'll be able to make a decision after you watch us do our demo and you can make a decision to take action. That's when you've completed the OODA loop. OODA loops is a great principle to in business. Most businesses should go through many OODA loops in a process. You don't want to be just a uh, a duh at making a decision and taking an action, and don't spend time observing or getting yourself oriented. And you don't want to be an ooh just to observe and orientate yourself, but never make a decision. Make sense? That is our OODA loop. Most businesses, and the problem we're addressing today, struggle with visual marketing. Yesterday, we looked at social marketing. Visual marketing, is important. We know images are important, but they face three big challenges. Number one, they don't have big graphic design skills. Most businesses just don't have that. Hiring designers is expensive, and if you go cheap on it, it's obvious, right? Creating images consistently takes too much time unless you have an entire expert team and graphic designers to help you. Because most businesses really face this challenge. They post low quality graphics or generic stock images or inconsistent visuals. That's the problem. That's the problem we're going to attack today, right? Low quality graphics, generic stock images, inconsistent visuals. And when images don't capture attention, people keep scrolling, right? Don't you? They just keep scrolling. In today's digital world, attention is the most valuable asset. If your images do not stop the scroll, your message is never seen. It's a fast-paced world. It certainly has changed. It's a lot different today than it was 3 to 5 years ago. There's more noise. There's over 20,000 apps, AI apps launching almost every month. The market is crowded. How do you capture someone's attention? Well, you have to have stunning graphics. Yesterday, we did all the social media. AI has changed the game, no doubt. I mean, what used to require graphic designers, Photoshop skills, hours of design work, I mean, you can create 10 times faster. Marketing images, ad creatives, branding graphics, promotional visuals, social media content in minutes instead of hours. Even our senior graphic designers that are on the staff for Momentum Tech, I mean, literally senior graphic designers, I mean, they are Photoshop graphic design experts. They can do anything on graphics. They are even learning, and we're teaching them prompting, and they're using their graphic design skills, but they're doing it 10 times faster now because they're using AI graphics and they're taking it and editing it as a graphic designer. That allows them to move super fast. That's why we create hundreds of graphics for our consultants. They use AI, no doubt, but they also use their skills. So makes you think a little bit, right? AI has changed the game in a big way for everybody. For visuals, today's tools we're going to look at a little bit deeper at the AI image creator, and we're going to look at the GPT image creator, a powerful suite. We love the GPT image creator. We did our caricature yesterday, and it's basically a prompting image creator. It does cost you small credits. It's one of the only image tools that cost you additional credits in our platform, in addition to the Model Me credit platform that we have, where you could upload 30 pictures, 15 pictures of yourself and put yourself anywhere in the world in any type of clothing you want to, any kind of hat or jewelry you want to, any kind of background you want to. That's the Model Me, and that's usually just a one-time fee of $6. And then the GPT is very minimal to create images. I'm going to show you that. But we're going to solve the problem of poor graphics, right? And speed up the process here this morning a little bit, transforming your visual game into, a top level marketing company super, super fast. And we're going to show you the image tools this morning like that. Now, we talked about this yesterday. This is the AI Grand Slam social media domination. We went over the first base yesterday. We went over home base, home plate yesterday. We went over second base yesterday. We addressed the problem yesterday that businesses don't know what to post and they don't have time. So we generated social media strategy. We did hashtags, optimization, hooks. We created high converting posts, right? And we put them together for a full month. Now we're going to third base. We're going to create scroll stopping images, AI image creator, use a lot of different tools in the platform to make it happen. So let's get started this morning. So welcome to the AI Breakfast Lab. Let's solve this problem and let's show you what we can do. First of all, let's open up some of the social posts that we did yesterday, and let's use that as a catalyst. Okay, let's see here. If I can find it, go to my type here, documents, and let me find it here. Social media, social posts. So we did a lot of posts for the summit coming up in Nashville. So here's one post here that we did yesterday. The new reality, what's changed? AI doesn't brown, it decides why it matters. Hidden problem, what you'll learn. Okay, let's take this. And this is a lab, so we're going to experiment, just like you do in a lab. We're going to try to solve this problem. That's our goal. We're going to the image tools here. And when you work with a GPT, you're giving a prompt. So here's the AI images. The first one we're going to go over is our GPT. Where are we? Where are we? There we are. Okay. Images. So we're going to work on the AI image creator and we're going to work on the GPT image creator down here. So let's go right here. And you can see yesterday we did a couple things. This is one that I did. We did a cool little graphic and we made this graphic talk. AI assistants, pick one answer. Right? We made that graphic with the chat, the GPT image creator. We gave it a prompt, and I gave that prompt to everybody yesterday. So we'll see if we can find that prompt and give it to you today if you missed yesterday. So all of your images that you work with are here. So we're going to start a new one. Okay. We're going to start a new one. I did one last night. So I will tell you right now that it does really good um, text. It gets it right almost 100% of the time. This is specifically the GPT image creator. Okay. Where you give it a prompt and it generates an image. Now, my prompt on something like this was simple, create real simple. It wasn't long. Create an image of AI tools coming out of a computer with the words should be on top. And then I put in quotation marks, Global AI Wholesale Club. Okay. So it understood that and it created an image. Now, no doubt it's a decent image. It's not doesn't have a lot of pizzazz to it, but I didn't give it a big prompt, right? So let's start a new one. And we have choices here with the GPT image creator. So I'm showing you around, so this takes a little bit longer because I want to make sure you guys understand how this works. And I think it's important for you guys to understand this. So there's different types of images. You could start a new conversation or you don't have to upload an image. You could type a message to begin, right? So here's a couple ones. You could design a photorealistic scene, any kind of scene that you're thinking about. You just have to be able to describe it in your prompt. design a product, like a minimalistic product photography of a modern wireless earbuds, as an example, right? Case on a marble surface. We give you some sample prompts here, like give it details and some parameters. Generate a character, right? Create an environment. So there's a couple things you could do. So you could either type a message, you could upload a message, an image like I did. I uploaded an image of myself and told it to make me a caricature picture of me. Gave it a little bit of information, and I you could choose either quality, medium, or high. High meaning, better quality, like in terms of dots per inch, right? It's just better quality. Or medium. You could choose which one path you want to go, and you could choose your style. 1:1 is generally good for Facebook. 16:9 is like a YouTube video, and 9:16 is like a mobile, like maybe for TikTok or Instagram, right? So you can choose which one you want. Let's choose the 16:9 on this one. You can see there's credits down here. The generation of the image will cost 28 credits, which is very minimalistic. It's definitely almost nothing, but it does cost. It's not low enough yet where we can give it to you for free, because it's using higher technology. When it becomes low enough, yeah, you bet we will. Like we've done with our audio tools, because you can create like basic audio tool scripts for your videos now for free in our platform. We used to have to charge you for that. These are under the audio tools. You could do AI voiceovers now, and we do a lot of that for our videos. And we don't charge you for this specific tool, the AI voiceover tool. Now, for books, we charge you, there's a little bit of money you pay for. Okay, if you're going to do the audio book, because it's a lot longer, right? But for basic videos, AI voiceover, you can create your little videos there. We're going to do that later in the week, but I'm going to show you that. My main point in that is that there's some small credits, 28 credits, which is very minimalistic. So you just got to give it a good prompt. You give it as long prompt as you want. So I'm going to give it a prompt here for the first one here, right here. Okay, so I'm going to take this and put this over here so I can see it on my other screen so I can talk about it. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of prompt. Create a futuristic image that is like an infographic that explains the process of the new reality. What has changed in the digital space? AI doesn't browse, it decides now. And it matters because AI cannot read your site. It won't show your business. The hidden problem, most sites don't have the right structure, so they disappear. Want to learn how to make your pages and posts and profiles AI ready? Join us for the free AI Accelerator Summit in West Nashville, Saturday, April 18th, 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So let's go ahead and copy this. And I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to edit it in the Word document with you. All right. Let's go over here. Create a futuristic image that's like an infographic that explains the process of the new reality. Okay, put in place this text on the image, and I'll put that in quotation marks. And I want to put this also in quotation, and it matters because AI Cannot read your site. Okay. Put this image, copy this, place this. I'm developing a template here for myself for later. Okay. That's what I'm doing. The hidden problem is I still don't have the hidden problem. Okay, so let's just do this one here. AI Accelerator Summit. And let's go ahead and talk a little bit here. Make sure the image uses photorealistic images as well as scroll stopping elements for social media to captivate people's attention. I want you to be disruptive. I want you to be edgy in your design as well as controversial. Make the infographic dynamic like you're an award-winning graphic designer. I want the image to visually demonstrate 1,000 words in the mind and the possibilities of an entrepreneur that is potentially going to get lost in the AI revolution if they don't take action today. The major call to action is to register for our AI summit. Make the image complete and ready to use on social media platforms such as Facebook and LinkedIn. Okay, very good. It is a long prompt. It's very specific. I'll give this to you guys. Okay, so let's just look at it here. Okay, let's copy this whole thing and let's put that in here. This is a GPT image creator, so you got to be specific. If you're not, it's going to be just a generic post, right? Because we're pulling from a variety of image language models here. So we give you some basic prompts. These are basic ones. But if we really want to take it up a notch, right, then you want to give it a better prompt. Now, the Ask Ed app will help you do that as well if you're not able to communicate what you want. The Ask Ed app or even the Wild GPT will help you write that prompt. Just tell it what you want to the best of your ability. We'll practice that in a little bit here, okay? Here we go. Let's start the chat. So it takes just a few minutes. While we're working on that, let's open up another tab. And let's go to our AI tools here on AI images. And let's go to the AI image. This one is free. Let's paste that whole idea back in here and let's see what we get for both of them, right? Let's just see. So you can see the difference. Or matter of fact, let's create some ideas. This would be a good way to show you guys how our program works. This will give you other prompts. So here's the base prompt. So let's create some image ideas. It'll generate several ideas for you, and we have a tutorial up here for you as well. It'll generate several ideas for you, and you can go through them and generate some social posts. So while that's working, this one's almost done. And you could choose different aspect ratios here for social as well. 16:9, I'm doing a 16:9. You can do any of these. Then you can turn on the photo director. Basically, what that does, it uses AI to add visual photography, like having a director to use to add to your image prompt. Generally, results are more stylized photo with effects like depth of field, creative lens choices like a photographer, more straightforward photograph. Okay. If you want a straightforward photograph, just turn it off. If you want it on and you want it to use all those things, just turn it on. Try, experiment with it. Okay. There we go. There you go. Did you guys know that our platform can do images like this? Probably not. The hidden problem, most sites don't have the right structure, so they'll disappear. Saturday, April 18th, 10:30 a.m. AI Accelerator Summit in West Nashville. They put the time twice. That's okay. I probably gave it to it twice, right? In the prompt. AI doesn't browse, it decides now. The new reality. It matters because AI cannot read your site. Beautiful. What, James, you're here. What do you think of that image? You like it?
Yeah, I love that image. That is incredible.
Yeah.
Eye-catching.
Have you ever seen our platform design an image like that before?
Not quite.
Nope. Now it can, guys. Okay. So you just have to know how to do it. Right? You just got to know how to do it. So obviously we could download this image and we could edit it and we could take that, the date off, right? Well, actually we need it. The date isn't anywhere else. Maybe we take this time off on one of them. That's all we really need to take off, right? So that's beautiful, right? That is beautiful. That's a beautiful image. I mean, that's worth the price of admission right there. So we could download that image and let's look at what we did on the ideas. So here's some ideas, one of 21, and we probably will edit that image. I'll show you how we could do that. So these are some ideas. There's 21 ideas that it gave us. So let's just start seeing what we do. Let's do the first one of 21. So we can do 21 ideas here. And let's see what kind of quality we can get out of this image tool. It may be a little bit different. Okay. So it needs some changes, not as dynamic as the other one, right? Even though it was the same markup, but it gave you, it's not as eye-catching. Do you understand? So let's go to the second one. Let's generate. The good news is this doesn't cost you anything. You can create as many images here as you want to. It gave us really different ideas. Didn't use the original prompt, right? Did not use the original prompt. Let's see. This is usually pretty fast. Okay, interesting. Kind of like that. That looks cool. That's appealing. We just got to maybe change some of the copy on there. See how our graphic designers would take images like this and change it, James, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Put our logo up here. See how it saves them? It'll save them time, right? Saves them a ton of time. Here's the third one. Let's create another prompt. Let's use this as a base prompt here. Here's number two. Okay. So now we kind of know the formula, right? So let's just go here and let's take this template here. And I'm going to do some things for you here. Give you that prompt over here. I'm going to clean it up for you. And let's just create a new document so I can give you guys that prompt so you guys know how to command the AI, the GPT image creator, right? That's what I'm trying to do for you here, okay? Okay, see what our image tool, okay, look, okay, it's interesting. Let's go to the next one. Maybe we'll turn on the AI photo generator. Let's turn that on. Remember, this is a lab. We're experimenting with our AI image creators. Okay, I like that. I would probably edit some of this. Yes, and edit that, but I like the way that looks. Yep, definitely got some good color. Let's turn on the photo and let's generate another one on number 4. Okay, here is that prompt, image prompt, share. What you want to do with this is you could use this like as a learning tool for yourself. Just make you guys to view it. Let's copy this. Let me give this prompt to you guys. There you go. There's the prompt. What you want to do when you get it, you could view it only. So you could come here and you go to File and you can make a copy. File. When you open the document, go to File, make a copy, make your own copy of it. Make your own copy. So File, make your own copy. When I create a copy, see, I could do this and I could say, Frank's image prompt, and then save, make a copy of it. Okay, so I'll make a copy of it here too. Watch, I'll say Ed's image prompt and make a copy. And then it opens up a separate window. Now it's Ed's image prompt separate than this one. And now you could edit Ed's, I could edit this one, right? Change it. You could upload it to the Ask Ed app and say, I want to create an image for this social post. Can you change this prompt to make it better? So let's try that, right? I'm going to try that right now. So I'm just going to go to the image creator here. Still amazed at that image. There you go. AI doesn't browse, it decides. It made it more like a photographer. So you have the lighting is a little bit better, James, with the hand holding it. It's a little bit better than the previous one here.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
It looks a little clearer. So maybe we'll do that, right? So you play with it a little bit. Let's go here and let's leave that photo director on. Let's create another one here. These are just a few of the tools of the image tools in the platform. You can create logos. We've created all our logos for all of our websites, for all of our launches for our company right here in the platform under the logo creator, under image tools. We have different types of image tools where you could add emotion to the tools, to the image, because you want the image to really speak to um, your audience, right? So these are my social posts. So I'm going to get rid of that prompt because that's where the prompt is there. Let's just get rid of that prompt because I already have the prompt over here. And let's just copy this here real quick. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you could add vivid colors. Yes, you could do that. Absolutely. So adding colors to it, hex codes. Let's try that. Okay. Let's try that. I got another prompt here. Let's see if I can put this one in there, and I'll give you this one here in just a minute. As we're working on the image tool, that looks really cool because we could really do some really cool stuff with that. I like that. Our team can, right? They could do some really cool stuff. You could add text, overlay it. You could do some really cool stuff with that. Love it. That's really cool. Let's go to the next one. We've got 21 that we could do here, right? You see, so we come up with ideas here. So if we do 21 and we like 10, we can send them to our graphic designer and say, okay, now let's add our logo, make these look nicer, but use these as a base image, right? See how that saves a lot of time for us? Many times, it'll save a ton of time, right? And if you develop some design skills, you could do that as well, right? There's a lot of things you could do with this. So let's put another prompt in here. I love that one. We're definitely gonna use that one. And what I would suggest is to create a new chat, and we're gonna create a photorealistic scene. Let's try that. And let's paste a prompt in here. I put some color dynamics in here, 16:9, and I'll give you this prompt here in just a minute. Let's see what it comes up with. I'll add that prompt here. I'll just say second prompt. I added some color to it. Make that a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. There's a second prompt. I added some color elements to it. You can see it says that the final image should feel powerful, visually electric, stop the scroll moment, bright, dynamic, and impossible to ignore. Yep, there you go. Um, High contrast colors such as electric blue, neon purple, hot pink, glowing teal, and vivid orange to create a visual, explosive, attention-grabbing aesthetic that instantly pops in social feeds. Beautiful. That's very descriptive, that second prompt, right? Let's see what it's doing. Let's go to the image tool. Okay, I like the concept, right? The time is I can think of some captions for that and change this a little bit, right? Get your ticket now, right? The time is time is ticking. If you want to get found on the devices and AI, the time is ticking, right? I like that. We could work with that, something like that. That'd be a really cool visual. Let's go to the next one here. So these prompts were not my prompts. These were the system prompts, right? It's giving us different ideas, but it may give you a different idea. You could take these 21 prompts in here And you could take it to the Ask Ed app and give it to him and say, improve these prompts to get a more dynamic, vivid, disruptive feel, premium tech campaign, use bright, vibrant, high, you know what I mean? You could actually take these and improve them, but it gives you an idea to where you could generate amazing prompts. Here's another one here. Let's look at this. There it is. Be the answer. Free IAL Accelerator Summit, West Nashville. That's what that prompt did. Cool. Like it. I like what it did. It's cool, right? You can add our logo up there. Use simple first lines, clear headlines. We'll show you how to build answer pages, AI ready short and posts. The goal, make the answer your business. Free AI, it's spelled every word right. Accelerator Summit, West Nashville, September 8th, April 18th. West Nashville. Business, be the answer. Perfect. Voice assistant. Yeah, love it. They did the colors, like I said. There you go. Let's try a 916. 916. AI doesn't bite. There you go. All right, that's cool. Different. I could think of something better, but that was kind of freaky a little bit there. We'll try another one here. Let's try another prompt. Okay. And let's look at our social post. Let's try another one here. So here's my prompt. Here's the social post. Let's go here. Why most sites disappear. Let's try this one here. Copy. Image tools. GPT. All right, let's go for a different vibe. So I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I'll put this in the prompt here for you. The third prompt. Now this is going to be like a different vibe to put in the GPT. So this vibe is going to be like a little bit of vibe, like maybe like well, let's just read what I did here. Third prompt, make it a little bit big. Okay, create a bold minimalistic, make it bigger for you to see. High impact 16:9 social image that's inspired by a Nike style ad aesthetic, clean, powerful, and emotionally charged. The design should be cinematic and photorealistic with dramatic lighting, strong contrast, and limited strike color palette, featuring deep blacks, crisp whites, and bold accents of electric neon such as red, blue, or orange to create intensity and focus. Okay, so you can see where we're going on that. Okay, let's copy that. Here's the image creator. Okay, didn't do too good on that, kind of messed that up, but that's okay. Let's do a new chat. Let's do a create environment, photorealistic. Let's do photorealistic. Let's do 16:9. And let's paste that new prompt in here. Let's see what that comes up with. AI decides. Okay, good. All right, it's okay. Not the best, right? Not the best. So I'll tell you what, let's try another image tool besides the AI image creator. And let's open up another tab. We got some more time here. Okay, I see some of these I can use. So duplicate the tab. Okay, and let's go to AI image tools. Let's go to scroll stopping images, a different one. Okay, and let's do 16:9. Let's put our entire prompt that we just used there. And we're just going to say white, and there's a lot of scroll stopping elements to this. Let's just create an image. This is a different type of image tool. So you have a lot more tools. Like you could do like isolation. So it basically helps you create a plain background for your image, as well as making your image stand out to be more eye-catching. It's also tends to add plain space at the top and bottom of your image for both, which is useful for adding text. Isolation, it works better with simple objects such as an elephant instead of an elephant roaming the area. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? Pretty compelling. Really
Pretty
compelling.
cool. Pretty
You could
cool.
you could add, see how it gives you room to add text here? Pretty cool. All right. And you could, by the way, you could star these and say, yes, I like that. It's fantastic, right? So it saves that and does generate. Now I could actually add some movement to this by taking the image to video. It's super experimental and doesn't cost you anything. But let's just see what it does. Let's click make an image, make it a little short video. Let's see what it does. Okay, this is still trying to catch up over here, it looks like. All right, let's look at this one. There you go. Perfect. I think it's a great visual. Yep. I think it came out really good. Yep. Obviously, you could add elements to it, add your logo. Maybe you want to get rid of some copy. Maybe you want to add some stuff. So it gives you a good basis. If you know Canva, you can do all kinds of stuff with these things. We even have an editing tool here right in the platform too, right? To create amazing, stunning images. Let's go over here to, okay, this one's interesting. Definitely could work. This has got a lot of text on it. Yeah, maybe we can make that work. Still creating the video. Let's see what it does. Well, we create more over here. You see we got a lot going on here. So let's go to over here. Let's go to the social post number 4. And let's copy this. Give me another type of vibe, James. What do you think? A vibe? Give me besides like Nike, a good brand.
Mm,
Put some
let's
ideas in the
see.
chat. An idea in the
Okay.
chat. Put some ideas in the chat if you guys have that. What kind of vibe do you want? How about of a Super Bowl commercial?
That would be good. Let me think of a Super Bowl commercial. We had the Budweiser What's Up
Mm-hmm.
ad. Um, the Old Spice, the man your man could smell like.
Yeah.
Doritos goes for sale.
There you go. All right, let's create a environment, a photorealistic scene. Let's do a scene. Paste that in there. Let's create another one. I'll put that prompt here for you. So I did a different prompt. Well, you guys are getting all kinds of gifts today, right? But this gives you an idea how you can use this, guys, right? The final image should feel like a frame from a Super Bowl commercial, epic, emotional, and unforgettable, delivering instant clarity, urgency, and excitement while making a viewer feel like they're stepping into the future of content and AI dominance. All right. Create a cinematic high budget Super Bowl style ad. Okay. That feels like $1 million commercial frozen in a single frame. The design should be epic, emotional, powerful, and visually explosive, combining photorealism with dramatic lighting, bold contrast, and high saturation colors. The visual concept should captivate a massive transformation moment, showing the creator of an entrepreneur standing in a fast-moving, chaotic world of social media, flooded with empty posts, noise, likes, and distractions, represented by blurry screens, floating content, and overwhelming visual clutter. Then contrast that with a powerful AI-driven spotlight moment where everything slows down and one piece of content rises above the noise, glowing and being selected by an intelligent AI system. Use dramatic slow motion energy, light beams, particle effects, and cinematic depth of field to emphasize that AI is choosing what matters and most content is being ignored. Pretty detailed, right? Let's go here. Still working on it. Okay. The AI image creator is still kind of limping along. That's okay. I think we'll get maybe a couple out of these, right? And as basis and something to work with. Let's go here. There we go. Look at that. There's the, what do you think of that, James? Cool, right?
That's cool.
Yeah. She's kind of sliding and gliding on along, right? Yeah. So this is very experimental. You can redo it if you want to, but I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. You add your logo, you could add a little voiceover on it too, right? Get AI ready. That's it. Short, right? So let's download that and let's show you that. I like that. So the scroll stopping images will probably be much better. So I can come down here and I could choose like who my target audience is. I can make, for example, I could say, let's do a digital artwork, change it, make it more realistic. Okay. And I could choose some other things. Let's create another image. That's going to help it. I wouldn't mess with the vivid colors here and all these other things. Um, you want maximum scroll stopping power. So this is a scroll stopping image creator. Using the same prompt, I just changed some of the elements on the bottom here. And we got a complete tutorial here for you as well. So here we go. Perfect. I think it's great. Excellent graphic. You could put, obviously, you got room for your logo over here. You could obviously edit any of the text that you want to just by using an eraser. And we have all those tools. We're not going to spend time on that this morning, but really, really amazing graphic that you could use. There we go. There's another one. It's still crawling along. Great prompt ideas, right? Well, let's take this prompt idea and let's go to the scroll stopping. It created another one. See, that's a different color. See how that's a different vibe compared to the first one? See right here, a different vibe. I made it more realistic. I could do futuristic. And we could do like a painting. And let's paste in another prompt in here. And let's turn on photorealism. Actually, let's turn it off. Let's create another image. Scroll stopping images. That's where we're at right now. Okay. AI picks. Just not really what we're looking for. But again, this doesn't cost you anything. Maybe you'll come up with one or two that you really like that you can work with. An AI image creator. I think the winner here in our platform definitely is this one here. Right. So let's take this one here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you guys have this from yesterday. Those of you that weren't here, let me copy this, put it in the chat. These are the social posts we did yesterday that we're working on. If you were not here, those are for you. Don't forget, make a copy of it. This is 30 days of social media that we did yesterday, LinkedIn posts, etc. So let's go ahead and create another one here. Okay, here's a GPT creator. Let's do another one here. Let's do a environment here. Just paste another prompt in there. I'll give you another prompt. This is prompt number 4, right? I think so. Okay, there you go. There's prompt 4. So again, 112 credits. What does that equate to, James? A dollar amount, not much. Credits.
How many credits?
112?
Yeah, it's less than 50 cents
Mm-hmm.
total, or
Right.
less than a dollar total, actually.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
About yeah, it's about 50 cents, a little bit less than 50 cents.
Now you can create a simple image. We can simplify these prompts and just put like one caption on them. Just one caption, right? A powerful caption. You don't have to have a lot of captions, right? You can just have like one caption registered now, right? That's it. Let's see. So register now, right? We want one prompt, one caption. That's all. But you still want to keep everything here, right? So there's one thing you could do here. So we'll give the prompt a little bit different prompt. Let's see when this is done here. We'll try a different one. We have time for one more. And the prompt we're going to give it is just one caption that says registered now. That's it. So definitely the winner today is the GPT image creator and the scroll stopping image. Yep, definitely. So I'll give it a 2. Let's redo that one. So if you give it feedback by the star system that we have in the platform, it learns what you like and it'll try to do better. Here we go. We're going to be wrapping up here, guys. Thank you for joining us in the AI Breakfast Lab. Just a reminder to you guys before we wrap up and then we're wrapping up these images. I want to share something very important with you guys. Many of you here today are here because either you're a consultant or someone invited you to the AI Breakfast Lab. Right now, we're offering a limited time scholarship opportunity for our AI Apprentice certification. This certification is designed to help entrepreneurs and professionals build real AI literacy and understand how to use AI tools responsibly and effectively. For a limited time, the certification is actually being offered completely free with a scholarship program. To access the AI apprentice certification, simply get the link from the person that invited you here or referred you to the AI Breakfast Lab. They'll provide you with access so you can enroll and begin your certification. Again, it's for a limited time only. Be sure to connect with the person that invited you. We'll see you next time on the AI Breakfast Lab. Don't forget to download these prompts here that I'm giving you and make a copy of them. They're all here for you. They can have 4 prompts here that you could use for image prompts as a base to learn. Don't forget to join us tomorrow as we delve into another AI Grand Slam in different categories to help you win in the AI revolution. Let's see what the image did. Perfect. Local near me wins. Near me is now an AI decision. Say the city, the service in your first line, add hours, simple directions. Near me. Fast local fixtures that AI reads and returns. Free AI Accelerator Summit, West Nashville, April 18th. Boom. Beautiful image. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It definitely won today. Yes, it did. AI picks. It put snacks in there, but that's okay. Yeah. It's it's trying, but the GPT image creator is definitely the winner. Definitely the winner. The winner, winner, chicken dinner. Thanks for joining us, guys. Make it a great day, you guys.